I am back for part 2 of the Pasadena Woods model tours. Remember, the last time I was here, one of the model homes was not open, but today this model behind me is open and we're going to go see it for the first time together. Come on, let's go. I am back in Pasadena Woods today. That's a community in Wesley Chapel. The homes are built by West Bay, the ones that I am touring. And the one model that we couldn't get into the last time I was here is right behind me. And so we're going to go into that in just a moment. But as I'm talking, I'm going to kind of tool around here, just twirl, give it a little twirl so you can see that things are cleared. Construction is ready to begin. I think you would basically be able to have your pick of the lot location at this point in time if you came in soon. So just know that. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to flip the camera around. Okay, so we're going to do a picture in picture so I can give you my honest reaction to the model that we're going to go into right now. Let's see if I can make this even... make it a size a titch smaller for you. I don't think I can. So, okay, there we go. You can see the exterior of the home here. This is the Bayside 2 model. It is a 5-bedroom, 4-bath, 3-car garage, a little over 3,500 square feet of living area. And it is a little bit smaller than this other model home that we toured before. As you can see, of course, it does have pavers in the driveway and on the sidewalk leading up to the front door. Now, this is located in Wesley Chapel, but it is just adjacent to San Antonio, Florida, very close to the Murata subdivision. It is just a little to the west of Dade City. You're probably about maybe a 10-minute drive or so into downtown Dade City. And then you do have access to I-75 at Overpass Road, going south on Curly, and then at State Road 52 through San Antonio, you have access to I-75 there. So if you commute to Tampa or you travel a lot on Interstate 75, that would be important to you. All right, so as we walk in, I always like to kind of show you the ceiling, the foyer, give you a good feel. There's a lot of volume here. Over to the right, we're going to have a full guest bathroom and then a bedroom. Don't you just love how they decorate these models? It gives you such inspiration for what you can do. Oh my goodness. What a great job this would be to be the professional decorator. This community will have a resort-style pool, dog parks, an adventure playground. It'll have walking trails as well. You do have an HOA fee, which I'll get to a little bit later, as well as a CDD fee. All right, let's step into the next room. This is obviously an office. Now, these homes by West Bay are semi-custom homes. So what that means is that you can't just come in and tell them what you want to build, but based on their parameters, you can change things a little bit. So if you want it, for instance, if you wanted this to perhaps be a bedroom or not have these glass doors, that might be an option for you. Of course, you need to talk to the sales rep and the contractor and the design center. They give you all of that information. See these beams up here? That's definitely an added feature because you get to go to the design center. So as you see this home here, there's a lot of upgrades with these types of homes because they range in price from a little over $600,000 to into the millions. You are able to pick out some of your design features and you can customize it. And you can also change a few things, not to the main structure, but within the interior walls, as long as it meets their parameters. So here you have your formal dining area and this really very nice kitchen. It's a very large island. This is a natural gas community, so you will have gas cooktop, gas water heater, and a gas dryer. And here we would call this like a little butler's pantry, and then a storage pantry here. Lots of light in this home. Okay, I have a feeling that the primary suite is over here. And let's go check it out. And it is primary suite right here. Has a tray ceiling. There is a door to the patio, which we'll go out to in a minute. And let's look at this primary bathroom here. Double vanity. This one has a nice soaking tub. So this might be one of those items that might be a bit of an upgrade, or you get a choice of what tub you put in. So going to the design center, you're going to have a lot of things you're going to have to pick out and decide what you want to upgrade, not upgrade. You're going to be able to choose things like the tile, for instance, and the countertops. You could get totally crazy and spend a lot of money doing that. But you don't have to do very much if you don't want to. Now there would be a door, of course, on the closet and on the water closet here, but because this is a model, and right here as well, but because it's a model, they keep them open just for safety purposes. Of course, there'd be a bedroom door there as well. We'll go over to this side. We've got another full bathroom. Love that shower. Look at the shower. What a great shower door. It's a very wide bathroom. This has got to be a linen closet. It's very deep as well. Usually you have those shelves right up against the door. Here's an additional bedroom. They have this one set up as a nursery, obviously. Super sweet. Look, a little Winnie the Pooh. Okay, let's look at this closet. So you are located in Wesley Chapel here, but we're probably as north as you can probably get in Wesley Chapel. We're going to go out to the patio area in a minute. We're going to do the upstairs first though. However, you are super close to a couple of, let's do the laundry room here first. You're super close to a couple of Publix shopping centers. There's one at Epperson, in front of Epperson, which is maybe 3 to 5 minutes down the road. Once you get onto Curly, this is understairs storage, and then a big laundry area, a little getting ready or a drop zone. You can put your keys, your dog leashes there. Entrance to the garage.
Garage door open.
There is the market at Murata, which has a Publix. It has a nail salon. It has a package store. It has a couple of little restaurants. Hungry Greek, I think they're opening a pizza place there. And there is a dog grooming place there as well. And then maybe about 15 minutes down the road or so is the Grove. Crates at the Grove. Tons of things to eat there. a lot of different shopping options. There's a giant Target there. I think it's one of the biggest ones in the country. It's brand new. I have managed to stay clear of it because when I go to Target, I end up spending money that I don't need to spend. So this is a big additional hangout space, family room, game room, bonus room. I like it because the primary suite is downstairs. As an adult, I like to have my adult space. I like to have the teenagers have another space to hang out where they can have fun, make a little noise, and not bother me. That's my idea. But some people like to have all the bedrooms upstairs, not me. By the way, there are 16 different floor plans in this community that you can choose from, built by West Bay. There's another West Bay builder, Casa Fresca, which also builds homes. It's Casa Fresca by West Bay, and they offer their own floor plans. But in this caliber of product, of home, they are offering 16 different floor plans. Amazing. So there's literally something for everyone. So we've got another bedroom. So we have 3 bedrooms and an office downstairs, and 3 bathrooms downstairs. And now we have this other bathroom and bedroom up here. I'll go around the corner. This is going to be where your air handler is located. Oh, this is our outdoor Florida area decor. Clever how they do this. This has a nice big walk-in closet. I'll give you a view of what's going on here. You see all that land there. That's where you can pick out the lot that you want. Okay, and so just south of the Grove and the Crate is Wiregrass Mall, the Outlet Mall, all the different restaurants that they have there. And then you're another 20 minutes or so, 25 minutes to downtown Tampa, Tampa International Airport. You cross over the bridges and you can get to the beautiful Gulf Coast beaches. It's a fantastic location. We're probably about an hour and a half from Disney and all of the stuff around the Orlando area, depending on which way you go and what day you go and what time of day you go, because you can hit a bunch of traffic. But, all right, let's talk a little bit about the HOA fees here. The HOA fees, let me just take my little notes, double check myself. Whoops. $230 per quarter is the HOA fee. That includes the use of the resort pool, the pickleball courts, by the way, I don't think I mentioned that before, and the playground, the walking trails, dog park. And then you have the CDD fees, the Community Development District fees. That is a fee that is paid on your annual property tax bill. It is based on the size of your lot, which, by the way, the lot sizes here are 60 or 70 foot wide. And so if you have the 60-foot wide lot, you're going to have a CDD fee of $3,750 a year. And if you have the 70-foot one, you're going to have a CDD fee of $4,375 per year. So you can see they have a nice sized pool here. They have a little covered area, which is totally necessary in Florida. You need that covered space because we need to have our indoor-outdoor living area. It is going to rain in the summertime. That is a given. Look at that. You might even be able to get some sort of outdoor kitchen installed here. You can certainly put your grill out here. Now the pool does not come with the house. This is an upgrade. You have the option to add a pool. Looks like they're giving you the option to do that as part of one of their design features. Now I have had clients look into adding the pool with the home builder or doing it aftermarket. If you do it with the home builder, you would expect that it would be finished when you close, which is the nice thing about buying it with the home builder, but you might pay more of a premium for it. So that's just something that you need to know. And I think I already mentioned that the home prices here start in the 600s. They go up into the millions, and depending on what design features you add, it can go up as high as you want it to go up, whatever your budget is. The build time here is 6 to 7 months, which is not bad. I think that's pretty good. I think that is a pretty good build time. Well, I like this West Bay product. It's very nice. Location is great. It's very peaceful. Driving up into the community, there are schools close by. You are in the Pasco County school system. There's a couple of different options. There's also a couple of charter schools as well as some private schools. And if you have any if you want any information about that, I can give you more information about that. But I think that concludes our tour of this home. Oh my goodness, I didn't even notice they have their shells on the wall here. Anyways, I love, oh, you know what? I'm looking at one more thing on my notes, and I did mention it in the previous video, but the community is going to have basically an activities director who is going to be completely in charge of curating different events within the community. How cool is that? I think that's fantastic. So there's always going to be something for you to do in this community. They are looking, from what I understand, to get the resort pool and all of that stuff done by the end of 2026, possibly into the beginning of 2027. And so you don't have to wait that long, because if you started building your house now, well, gosh, we're in February now, so you could technically be in here around August or so. So if this type of semi-custom home build is kind of calling out to you, you're thinking, this is the type of home I'm interested in, then you need to reach out to me, and I will schedule an appointment, and we will come out and we will look at it together, and we will figure out what floor plan is the best for you, what lot is the best for you, and we'll just do that together. My name's Allison Newland. I'm the broker owner of Platinum Properties of Florida, located in San Antonio, Florida, and I am here to help you, so let me.